Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Witches and
We're
warriors.
live already. Okay, I was just zoned out, not even realizing we're live.
No, we're live.
We have to.
And we're welcoming back Kiki
We need a
to the
count.
coven.
Need a countdown to prepare. My goodness. Well,
I'm sorry, next time.
I could have been picking my nose. Like I need countdown. Just stop picking your nose. Okay.
No, we're live now.
All right.
Awesome.
Hey.
And how are you two lovely ladies this year?
Do you see the new channel yet?
What new channel?
Do you see the live yet?
I mean,
I'm trying to see it on the stream, but I'm like,
Miss
what's going on?
they see
Misery
us.
Gloom's in the
They
chat.
see us. Hey, Miss Misery Gloom. They see us. I'm not.
Okay, awesome. Because I don't want to do it till like empty, stream.
It's all good.
No. Miss Misery's in there. G'day.
What's up? We are the ultra feminist
Ultra.
coven here,
The
We're the
ultra.
hardcore
Ready? You see my new addition?
shit screw.
Good day.
My exes? Oh.
Oh, you got little X's?
Oh,
Yeah, I got little chromosomes. Check them out.
Are they tattoos? Permanent?
Yeah.
Nice.
Inspired by Rex Landy after I got back from New Zealand.
Oh, I think I'm on the wrong stream.
I think everything's fine.
No, I'm actually on the wrong stream. Someone's going
I'm on
in
the wrong stream.
Do you need to restart?
No, I don't know what's going on. Because I think I'm on the picking out a queer culture, Julie's journey. Oh, well.
Oh, well. Oops.
Oh, okay. So you've just
I said the wrong link?
You started under the wrong thumbnail.
Oh, that's so fucking messed up.
Well, we can restart. It's no big deal.
Or you can just swap those thumbnails after we finished.
Yeah, we'll fuck the thumbnails later.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Well, look at us problem solving. Wow.
That's for next week. I don't know why it even aired, because this is supposed to be scheduled for tonight is our welcome back to Kiki.
Yes.
I don't even know how back I am, but it's nice to be talking to you ladies regardless.
Well, welcoming back to sisterhood. Because we need to unite, and it's too much division going on between women because too many people side with men. I don't understand the whole point of that.
It's just so much easier. It's easier. And it's easier to shit on feminists because it's just always easier to side with men.
It's always blame the feminists. It doesn't matter what a man does. He could call another man she, and then somehow we're the unreasonable ones. They straight up lying. But
This is what we have to deal with every time. Something
we don't make them feel like welcome. Oh well.
Yeah. New pendulums swinging to overcorrect and redeem.
I don't welcome liars.
Yeah. So do you want to explain?
No, you can explain it.
No, I'm not explaining it. I haven't been in the ultra thing as much as you.
Oh, I've been taking over this whole war.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been you, babe. I'm not.
You know me.
Yeah, I mean, I
don't allow the weak, the stupid, and the corrupt to lead. Fuck yes.
Yeah, there was somebody who posted. Do you have any tweets that we could share? Some people have described ultra in a pretty cool way, but I didn't save them. Did you?
No, I haven't saved them, but I am glad that Julia Long came back. She's totally a queen. And somebody else was tripping out because we said Magdalene Bird would be like our leader because I'd rather be rude than a liar is her policy, right? And someone made a little thing and was like, oh no, I'd rather be ultra than a liar, which is the same damn thing. But they were like, oh, you're talking about the dead, and God, give me a break. She's definitely a fucking ultra.
My God, yes.
She would be an ultra.
My God, yes.
There's no way.
It just works so well, though. I mean, you can add it to anything, because we can be ultra TERFs, we can be ultra awesome, we can be ultra truthful. I love it. I just reckon ultra.
How's it down?
Ultra feminist.
Extremist.
Ultra XX.
Ultra is just a bunch of women that demand that men speak the truth and not call their friends she. I mean, it's not really that complicated.
Yeah, it begins and ends with the language. It begins and ends with the language. When we no longer fucking play make-believe with other people.
We've been manipulated to give in incremental ways because it manufactures our consent. Basically, it just slowly indoctrinates us with, oh, okay, well, he's a nice guy. I mean, so I'll give into that one for him. Just like with Debbie Hayton, I'm not going to call him she. He has made it clear.
I'm going to call them lesbians. And his wife are not lesbians. Sorry, they're not.
Yeah, and it's just more gaslighting, and this is just another phase of it that we're going to have to deal with.
It's playing along with their fetish.
Pendulums are going to keep swinging. Every time somebody stands up and is hardline about something, we're going to get a reaction out of the people who are still pussies about it. They can't stand up and say no to these paraphilic dudes. Like we've already been slowly accepting this in our societies, you know, and you know, it started with Drag Race in a way where it's, you know,
all the women cheering on the men, you know.
Mm-hmm. No, I agree.
Queen.
Yeah.
You know, it has started with Drag Race, and it's that drag culture's language.
Well, you can't call it the gay community. You can't call them out on it. I mean, like.
Yeah, it was
started to their identity.
Yeah, like, so again, you know, during COVID, we had military talk and prison talk come into the common people's language, the common vernacular, talking about shutting down and lockdowns. None of that should be in our fucking language, the common people. Mm-hmm. The same as drag. You know, was it fucking Shapeshifter and one of the people he had on, and he's like literally going, oh, sister, oh, girlfriend. It's like, oh, but that's our normal thing. No.
And somebody, he was a good hero. Like some exception. I'm like, no, he's not. He's still a fucking woman face.
Keep your fetish shit in the fat clubs. Keep your fetish shit in the fat clubs.
Right.
Later. Bye.
It's supposed to be behind closed doors with consenting adults, and that's not what's happening anymore.
We don't need it. We don't need where it stops and draws the line for me. As soon as you call one man she, her, and it is observed by another human being that does not push back.
Yep.
We have allowed it at that point. So then you've got somebody's niece, nephew, fucking little child hearing that and accepting it. So now they've got it in their head, I might be this. No, you can't. You can't. He's a liar, and those people are adding to the...
These are walking red flags, and we're told, no, it's okay. It's okay. Yeah. And it's telling kids, you can trust him.
It's normalizing it all. It's like, cover your eyes. You're not seeing the man fetishizing women.
No, it's and this is part of what they say. You listen to them. Oh, but she didn't stop me going to the toilet. Fucking Bruce Jenner. Bruce Jenner.
Exactly.
But Bruce Jenner. He's like literally, no one's confronted me in the bathroom. Dude,
of course you have.
Look at the fucking.
Well, you're a giant dude. Who's going to confront you? What woman's going to go stand up to Bruce Jenner, dude?
I swear that he hopped on the trans train to get out of being a murderer.
There's literally, yeah, exactly. Hello, fucking hit and run, kill fucking somebody. But hey, don't worry about it. Don't worry about that. Forget about it.
Yeah, and I really can't stand that he's upheld by the Republicans as the reasonable trans woman.
There's nothing's reasonable about lying about your sex. I mean, it's so stupid.
It's like, well, you know, he says that boys shouldn't
lie. Like, there's a reasonable lie.
Yeah, but
no such thing as a reasonable lie.
You know, he says that, you know, boys can't be girls and they shouldn't be in girls' sports. And that's the barest minimum for him to stay accepted. Dude,
I'm 8 foot tall. Just because I say so. And then everybody has to validate it.
Yeah, I really want to identify as a billionaire.
Like me, VF, yourself, Kelly J. I hope he comes across one of us in the bathroom.
I've even taken that they come off.
If I were, I mean, I still haven't. I haven't had any interactions, but in a bathroom. But I saw one, you know, walking out in the wild when I was having coffee, and I had my woman shirt on, and I could swear that the people at this Pete's coffee shop, I could swear they called their troon buddy, and it's like, come on in, there's
come on
person here, because he came in, and oh my god, he was so disgusting. He was in a mini jean skirt. He had sandals, but big bulky, like sandal heels, but big bulky socks on with the sandal heels.
Women don't dress like that.
No, and had like a little Bo Peep kind of little ruched kind of belly shirt on and fake blonde hair wig. And he was so gross. He was like 65, 70 and just really tall, broad shoulders, skinny old man legs. And I just glared at him the whole time. He never looked at me. So I was like, okay, maybe he knew that I was there and he wouldn't give me the pleasure of looking at me because I wanted to glare at him outwardly. But he didn't look.
Men's knees are the fucking ugliest thing. I'm sorry.
Yeah, just really.
Like, what the fuck is wrong with men's knees? And their fucking kneecaps, man. Like,
they have no hips. I'm like, you're not a woman.
It doesn't flatter your bodies. Just go with what works for your bodies. Those, clothing that are like up and down straight.
Surfboard with a mini skirt on.
No, man, I've got a real thing about men's knees and my dislike for them. Like that surfer over here in Australia with his big honking kneecaps.
So this guy's a journalist, and like everybody says that his voice matters so much because he's a journalist. But why is he lying? I don't want to watch the fucking news and like the weather report and then tell me it's raining when it's not. I mean, that's straight up what they're doing. Yep. What kind of news is that? If you can't trust the news to tell you facts, then
journalism is sold out completely.
It's just propaganda now. It's paid ads.
Oh, absolutely, 1,000%, 1,000%. Actually, I'm just rewatching True Blood.
Okay,
right? That's like 10 years old now, and I can tell you the fucking propaganda's all in that shit about this.
Oh, it's building up to this.
It's metaphorical, right? The vampires are literally the metaphorical trans coming out of the coffin. Go back and watch it. It's mind-blowing.
I'll have to watch that show because I didn't watch that. I love Anna Paquin. It's Anna Paquin, right?
Like go back and you go, whoa.
Yeah.
Because they actually talk about not outing them. All the language is there.
Oh, nice.
All the language is there.
I saw
be kind shit.
God, fucking be kind. Some little brand new misogynist feminist told me to be kind right after I said that Holly the Troon called me a cunt. Like I said,
you should thank him. Yeah, that's what they want. Like, just blow him. Oh, thank you. How you're the greatest.
But I just finished binge watching White Lotus. And I really liked that it seems a little anti-woke, even though HBO has woke shit and it has fun shit. And I'm so like, because there are a couple where it's like, that's a trans identified male and you're passing him as not, but so I don't watch those, even though I should, just to comment on it. But I watched White Lotus, and in the second season, I really appreciated that there was this girl who's like, well, this guy, he's like really nice, and he's not non-binary, and
oh my gosh,
because I mean, it's like that'll just dry a girl up when a guy says I'm non-binary. So fuck you. No.
So you fucked up your penis somehow. Is that what it means?
Yeah. It's like, so what does that mean? Does that mean you tuck? Does that mean you fantasize about men with fake tits? Like, what does that mean? What does non-binary mean? I mean, because they just
it's non-binary. It just means you're woke and a really confused person.
But I just appreciated that she was like, like saying out loud, like, and he's not non-binary. So it's like, I don't have to deal with the psychosis that non-binary brings, It's like, maybe I'll date him because at least he's not non-binary.
Women have to look through dating apps and be like, where's the dudes with no pronouns? Where's the dudes with no pronouns?
Yep.
Yeah, exactly.
Grindr doesn't even let you select a sex anymore without the trans, but you can select just a trans. If you want the trans, you have to go for the trans, but you can't not select them. So what I'd say is you select them all and then block every single trans, and then you could actually do your search.
Oh, that's a fair point.
No, they've taken over just the coercion.
I was watching NCSI, like old episodes, and they actually had women playing transgendered before. They didn't show you these trannies because they weren't even that good. None of them were good. But back in the day, they actually hired these really hot, attractive women who were soap opera stars to pretend that they're trans. I'm like, come on, it's just no one believes this shit.
No.
Even today, it's with the AI, they don't have women that quality because of men.
Nobody.
But they sold the lie using women at first.
Oh yeah.
This was 10 years ago. I'm like, this is a really old episode. They had to throw that in there.
I thoroughly recommend, like 10 years, a 10-year gap.
Yeah.
Go watch that shit. SVU is another one that very deep in the propaganda. The fucking Law and Order SVU, like you're neck deep in propaganda of that shit. Because
did you watch the last one?
Yeah, they changed that.
The last one they made the victim of rape fucking feel guilty because the guy is black. It was like, oh no, I don't know if I can testify against him. He raped you. What the fuck? You're telling me?
I've been obsessed with that show since I was young, which is not a good sign, but because I've been watching like dark things since I was young. But if I haven't been watching SVU for a while, and so I haven't seen that, and I'd be fucking livid if I came across that on my own. I can't believe they're doing this.
Lesbians are always kicked off of everywhere, from Pride to like our dating apps. How dare we like say that we just want to meet a nice woman? You know,
my hubby, he loves the SVU, so we actually have it on DVD here, and it's actually fucking mind-blowing because it's been going on so long. You can go back and literally watch how they're fucking with our mind through it, because it's all about language. And here's the thing, right? Here's the thing: storytellers make our reality.
Yeah, that's not even controlling the language.
Yeah.
Well, that's why Hollywood pushes it. That's why Hollywood pushes it so much. You know, they help sell this fantasy.
Yep. And in this community, you're still worshiping celebrities, academics, and like, you know, the same group that push the shit on us, the elites. They're like, they're worth more than you guys. I'm like, no, they're not. Actually, these are crappy ass people that fucking made up this gender shit. So now why do we listen to them? These are the same people trampling all over our rights.
It just really does. It's so much easier to just cast women aside and say that they're hysterical or they're you know, puritanical or they're whatever.
Or they have small viewership, so they don't matter. Like, it's the same shit. It's just elitist crap. It's still like, you don't count. We can erase you, your voice. We can call you extremist and hysterical, and we don't even have to tell you the truth.
Sorry, I can't.
Hey, what's up, band? All the rest of our witches.
So, you know, that's do you remember Hans Christian Andersen, for example, right? Amazing storyteller, really affected. I mean, we wouldn't have Disney without Hans Christian Andersen. They warped those stories. They manipulated those stories, right?
Right. They sold the stories and retold them.
He couldn't write. He was illiterate. His wife taught him how to read and write. Without his wife, we would not have the stories that we have today that has literally manifested so much of the reality that we fucking live in, right?
Wow. I didn't know that.
Like that's
the Matrix was stolen too from a woman. A black woman wrote the Matrix, and then the Troons took it and, you know, made it all Trinity.
Yeah. You know,
because it wants their propaganda.
Yeah, like I love my occult knowledge, as you know. I love my witchy kind of stuff, and I take it quite seriously as a studyable topic, right? And I cannot watch that last Matrix movie because of this shit. I cannot watch it. Matrix has got some fantastic concepts in it. Yeah. When you break it down, it's a similar concept to The Wizard of Oz, right?
Right.
When Dorothy.
Yep.
Her consciousness splits into 3 fractals, right?
Yep.
The Scarecrow as I think, the Tin Man as I feel,
right,
and the Cowardly Lion as I act. So I act, so I feel, and so all together.
I love how you break it down.
Right? Neo, Morpheus, and damn Trinity are the same 3, right? The end of the first movie, Neo jumps to save Morpheus, so action has to save thought. Without thought, there is no manifestation. Without caring about it, we do not do anything, right? So again, it all comes back to words. It all comes back to stories.
Yeah.
That's right. Matrix means mother. That's right. And Neo means the one. Without action,
amazing. I don't know anything about this, and that's just amazing.
No, but without action, you go from head to heart, or people are just in their head, or just in their heart. But if you do not act on that, there is no manifestation. There is done. You're over. Game over if you do not act.
Right.
And it's having that courage to act. It really is. Like, and
that's why people have to speak up. Because, we think it all the time. The man's a man. But if we're not telling everybody this, if we're just letting them control the head of everybody else.
That's right. And that's how white propaganda works so well. And it's not about flu magic and glittery shit. It really isn't. It's about understanding, one, self-hypnosis and how brainwashing works, and understanding that is the magic. That's by able to manipulate symbols and manipulate stories and get into people's consciousness is how
the
world.
The media.
Yeah.
With the numbers, because they play these little number games and everybody believes it because it's the popular thing. It's the Big Brother effect,
Yeah.
Everybody wants to vote the same way, so they're not voted off the island. So
there's another effect too, where I need to look it up because I forgot it, but where people will say the wrong thing, even though they know it's wrong, because everybody else has said it, and it makes them second guess. Like,
that's what are they calling compelled speech? For us to tell them, no, just talk with reality.
It's literally one of the hardest things in this universe to hold a line.
Which is why we have to do it so hard.
Person in that room that says, fuck no. No. You won't budge me. You will not move me. I know what truth is. I was just saying that just before, a lady called Madam Helen Blavatsky, and I know a turf goes by that name, and she was a mystic from the 18th century mystic. She traveled the world, and what she came out with all her studies was one sentence, and that is, there is no other religion but truth.
That's the only truth, is uncompromised. And we all know from the beginning of our lives who our mothers are. That's the first fact in human existence. Once we lose that, they control our minds from the minute you're born.
Yep.
Because it's the one undeniable thing.
I mean, we're getting there, They're already controlling people.
But see, society has been so far from the truth that they hate anyone who speaks the truth. I mean, like, we're the bad guys.
That's because the truth is completely rude as far as they're concerned.
Right.
You're not coddling my sad little...
It's all about ego and popularity, who your friends are. I mean, people are so cliquish nowadays.
Yeah.
That's
and,
right.
we're very cliquish, very divided, very circular firing squad.
I have words. They want to fight against reality.
I honestly think the New Age movement, or I call it the New Cage movement, has a hell of a lot to answer for in this agenda. The special indigo babies, there's a special bunch of humans that were born special, and it's bullshit. We're all fucking special, each and every one of us, if we remember who we fucking are. Yeah. There is no fucking human that is born any special or any fucking better than any other fucking human. Yep. Only those who know their strength and understand it.
Yeah, we're all created by 1 in a billion sperm and an egg.
That's right.
Nobody's special.
Don't let it come down to, because you know what the reality of the world is. I mean, it's so crazy that we're living in this. But that's why we're called witches, and because we are women who are speaking out. It's unauthorized power. It's just like this whole statement here.
Yeah, I'm trying to have a little bit more courage for action, because I am very much back and forth between feeling and thinking. And I realized just being out in the sunlight makes me feel more courageous. And I was out in the sunlight the other day, and I was driving home
grass? You touching grass?
Yes, I was touching grass, and I drove around and breathed the air, and I saw that one of my trans women are men and most still have a penis sticker had been ripped off at a stoplight. So I put one back up, and that was what I posted. Your friendly Bay Area turf reposting replacing stickers because they took it down. But it felt really good to just hop out of the car and do that. I was right in front of a bunch of people. I was wearing my gray woman shirt, and maybe they'll find me now that I said that, but that's okay.
Grounding is so important. Grounding. So that any static that you've got, grounding it. I mean,
it is. People say, just getting back with nature. The fact that we're sitting at computers all the time, it's taking us away from
electricity around us. Yeah.
Well, joining a group of women on the ground is like one of the best things you can do. Like,
Yeah.
they're really afraid of us uniting. They're really afraid of women uniting and speaking the truth to everyone.
But being reconnected with nature really gives you a little bit more strength, some inner power.
Right. If you need that inner power.
Yeah.
Uniting with women will also be healing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Because that's what truth knows, right? There's no bullshit in fucking grass and in flowers.
Yep.
And trees and oxygen. There's no bullshit.
The planet is a turf. Nature is a turf. I mean, come on.
That's right.
Except for clownfish, I know. Who is this on the left?
That is Julia Long. That is our ultra queen.
No, on the left.
Oh, that's some Trini woman that was like shocked. Look at that expression. Okay. How dare you call it a man? It was such a lovely quote, but I couldn't find it again,
How dare you? I have frosted tips already.
It's definitely a handmaiden look. I mean, look at that.
I like Tumblebug's comment, electromagnetic pollution is real. I've been, just trying to disconnect, and I get hooked right back in every time I try to disconnect. So I've got to be much stronger at like sticking by my disconnecting, because it'll help me, to just get away from all the electricity and the doom scrolling. And Twitter is just a cesspool that sucks you in and wastes your mental energy, because I just react to everything, and I've never stop.
And you can't go in there looking for something, right? You can't. It's like going through a doorway and forgetting why you walked through the fucking place in the first place. You're like 10 minutes in or 15 minutes in or half an hour in, and you're like, why did I come in and open this app in the first place, right?
Yeah, I don't know.
It's not getting us out anymore.
It's so addicting, and it really takes us away from.
Unless you call them truants too much and somebody reports you, they still side with them.
I actually want on a shirt, X is not the universe.
It wishes it was.
No, he's a transhumanist. He is,
absolutely.
Yeah. He I don't care if he's against his kid being trans. He's still part of
the agenda,
creating this new society that we are facing.
They all want you to have a meta sense of reality, where you're not connected to yourself, your mother, your family. No, it's just whatever is trending on Twitter. Whatever gets the most views, you're going to wind up doing. That's what the young generation's actually sucked into, because nobody is.
Oh, it's engagement baiting. We'll just say what's going to get, the most popular, the most likes, whatever's the most popular, what's the easiest to say. And usually what's easiest to say is blame feminism. And women who stand hard are misandrists. And
we will all experience that in the circle, that we've been ousted from our own community for whatever various reasons.
Go find your own community.
We're supposed to be strength in numbers, but you're telling other women who have something to say about misogyny or have something to say about violent men.
Yeah.
You're saying, no, go find other people. We're not your people. And it's like, well, there's the strength in numbers that
or letting the truth talk because you want to debate them. I'm like, okay, we can't call them out. I'm like, what's the whole point? You were going to let a guy fucking cry his little sympathy story about how he should be able to use the women's bathroom? And you're going to shut me up because I fucking was rude? Oh, well, fuck it, all of you.
It's like, yeah, just don't fucking
Why
tell
is that not
them to be
allowed?
nice anymore. This is how we got
allowed
here.
to be rude.
We need to all be rude to perverts. Yeah. I don't know. No one's not at the standard in this community.
Oh yeah, I have another shirt called Rude.
Oh wow!
I should put that on actually. Rude femme, because we're allowed to be rude. We're allowed to be rude, especially when men are being completely rude by invading all of our spaces. I'm
writing about it. I'm like, come on, you can put them in check yourself.
Well, that's it. We can say no to him. But then we've got this woman that tells us we're not allowed to say no to him.
Exactly. Shut up and take your turn. I'm like,
no. Now I'm saying no to you.
Exactly.
Yep.
You're a pet, but he's not mine. I don't give a fuck about your views.
And what Vic's logic says. No. And Vic's logic says they've studied us and know we are divided. And yes, because there are people who are not on our side, who are in the organizations that claim to be turf friendly or claim to be turfy.
That's why they're the ones selling the books. That's why they're the ones making the money, because they're getting funneled by big pharma to sell the big, like true trans agenda. It's simple as that.
Mm-hmm.
That's why the orgs are backed by pro-pedios. Come on, it's to normalize perverts.
We could write a book, right? We can write a book on how to turf, and no one will publish our shit.
Oh, hell no.
Honest, right?
Yeah.
You know?
You're shadow banned.
A book in this. There's no way you would get a public somebody to publish it for you. You would literally be on your printer, printing it out and fucking posting it old school way to people, because that's the only way that we have free speech with each other is literally the old postman. And now in countries like this, they're shutting that shit down to like a few days a week that you get your mail delivered.
Oh yeah. No, we have a lot of crap going on in the US with the mail system.
So
they want to control our votes that way and stuff. It's ridiculous.
So much nepotism and grandfathering in.
We don't get. This is why witchy women, like real witchy women, the wild, the wicked, and the warriors do not get to have a say. We get put in our place by the men, but especially by the fucking women.
Yep. Yeah, we got plenty of Aunt Lydias who were like, "Oh, did you say something about this man that I like?" Well,
exactly. And then they tell you that they're worth more than you. I'm just like, and they tell you they're better women for our movement.
You're anonymous. You're a no name. You're a no face. So
David is not a better woman in this movement. He talks over us,
and I just don't, show who I am yet.
Well, just never forget though.
Yeah, there's 2 channels. There's 3 channels actually going on right now.
Yeah. Never forget though, hey, it was literally only the suffragettes that could afford to have their information and speeches documented that we know.
Yeah. Because
it's getting could not afford the archiving.
Yeah.
So we don't know who those real fucking champions are. We will never know who those real champions are. We'll only ever know those top echelon of women who literally could afford to have their shit documented. Other than that,
which is why a lot of these women in this community are the ones that are more privileged and can't afford to be the vocal ones. Because a lot of other women are just like they lose their jobs, they don't have the time, and then they're shut down because they're not part of the elite. It's just like,
that's right. You don't make the standards, mate.
Exactly.
In a fucking email. In an email. Literally sent to me by a feminist group. I don't make the standards. No. XX chromosomes say that is the standard, bitch.
Hey, V, can you see Jean Keel Jones's comment? Okay. I just wanted to, because I see it. I'm still not used to what this.
I agree. It's like, you have to put women first. If you don't, what are you doing in this community?
Exactly.
You're not welcome in my sisterhood, in my coven. I'll kick you out.
The worst thing about these fucking chambermaids, these fucking handmaids, right? If there was a tranny in that fucking space, right? We have her back. She don't have our back, but we have her back if anything goes wrong, right?
Yep. Yeah, but she won't have our back because she needs to have the approval of men. So she will go after the feminists to keep it in the good graces and get that pat on the ass from men.
That's right. And that's the thing. We might go, oh, fuck, but at the end of the day, not one of us here right now would leave a fucking woman behind if they were in distress.
Everyone can count on me to never put a true first. I mean, that's ridiculous. I will never even allow them to speak. I'm going to speak over them because everything they say is just bullshit anyway. It's not like we haven't heard it. I've been hearing how we need to debate. No, we don't. We're women. They're men. They have no idea. They have no.
Why do we need to give them a platform?
What a woman is.
Stolen the platform.
False starting point, right? That was a false starting point.
Yeah.
No debate should always be on the side of fucking truth.
Yeah.
Yeah, just like with what happened with V, when that person shamed you and kicked you out of a space or threatened to kick you out of a space because Brittany.
No.
It's just, so you're going to kick a woman out of the space for not coddling an AGP.
That's
weapons and
or TT. All of them are trashed, okay? I was right about every one of them. But because I wasn't nice and I called them names, ooh, boo hoo, I'm the one who gets called unreasonable. I'm like, these bitches are unreasonable.
Yeah. And okay, so it's not okay for us to call, and it's not okay for us to call them names, but it's okay for them to attack us and call us names. And you'll support that. I don't like character assassinations, but I'll participate in it against her and her because she had something to say that I didn't like. These, they're fucking hypocrites. All
Exactly.
It's literally with some certain women, you cannot question it. You cannot ask them a question because you will literally be cut out of photo. Yeah. Don't worry about fucking YouTube and fucking Twitter fucking shadow banning you. Fucking other serfs fucking shadow ban you because they refuse to even share one fucking tweet of yours, right?
Yep.
And you can sit there and watch them on fucking Twitter and the circle jerk is fucking real.
Yep.
She shares that one, she shares that one, she shares that one, she shares that one, and they fucking all fucking sit there and they tell you what, no reindeer games for you, love.
But they'll say our words. They'll take our own fucking no pet shrooms when they have pet shrooms. I'm like, and then they were like the hardcore be kind crap. I'm like, no, you're doing this wrong. And then you're gonna switch your fucking opinions when it's my opinion's popular and claim it's your own. Shut the fuck up. I've been schooling you.
How often do you see I think Rex is one of my sisters,
Rex is
how many of Rex's sayings have gone absolutely viral.
Yep.
We use them all the time.
Yep.
But again, how hard would it be just to put a little cameo? Rex Landy quote.
No, because they want the attention for themselves, not for the movement, not to help women, not to raise awareness. Because if they didn't raise the awareness, then it's not worth raising because they're narcissists.
Right.
Yeah. Cock frocker is a Rex. That's a Rexism right there. Cock frocker.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's my thing, but they got stolen. I'm like, I don't know, by a true transer. I'm like, give me a break.
If you don't brand that shit straight away, monetize that shit straight away, another fucking person's gonna fucking brand it. They'll monetize it. They'll fucking claim it as their own because guess what? You didn't. It comes down to that action again. Hey. Do you know?
Well, I don't care about who claims credit for it, but just don't fucking pretend you made it up. I'm like, come on, it's fucking weak.
And these are the ones that don't want this shit to end.
Yeah, they don't want to be forcing on it.
No, they don't, because they just want to get more clicks and likes, and they know. I mean, it's just like with the right wing kind of coming into the turfiness at the end when it's acceptable, when it's a little bit more okay to be turfy. It's only, but once you have the Proud Boys involved, and like now it's okay to be turfy, but not the Rad Femme kind. Because
I'm sorry, I sent people the wrong link.
Oh,
I had 2 videos up, and then I went in the wrong one. I'm really sorry about that misunderstanding.
Used to be Lulu and Chad.
I think if you subscribe, it will take you to the right one every time. So please like and subscribe.
Let's get V's Hardliner channel going.
Yeah.
Needs to be more of it. Like, honestly.
Well, I want to do once a month with my cousin. So once a month, we're going to be like gathering all 3 of us.
Yeah. Nice. The thing is, with our channels, like, I'm really sorry, VF, your channel, this will not be monetized. I have already used up my quota of fucks today. So I do apologize. But that's the thing. We don't monetize. And I think that's the problem, isn't it? Part of the problem is monetization. Monetization of what's truth.
Yes.
That's why people want to say things are lies, because it gives them more money to do so. So they keep lying because it's a fucking popular thing to do, which is all controlled by the elites who's going to pay them to lie. That's really what it's all about.
And to keep riling us up too, so that we keep fighting each other, chaos, keep it going, destabilize us. We don't know who to trust. We don't have allies. We don't have a large group of women who we can really trust. We just don't have that.
Isolation is a real thing in this agenda. And it's not just the isolation of maybe losing your job or shit like that, but it's the isolation from other people.
Yes. Yeah.
You know, like I said with the Twitter, you see them all sharing each other's stuff, and then you go, wait a minute, that one person has 2 accounts and they're joining in a conversation like they're 2 damn people.
Yeah, I saw like Rocky Mountain Women's whatever such and such, and then and yeah, somebody else. It's just you're the same fucking person. You're just using a different account.
I know.
I'm like,
Kiki has a stock account for her Canada girlfriend because she was called out and being a fake lesbian. I'm like, you're pretending. Come on, you dated 2 troons at one time. You're not a lesbian. Sorry.
There's nothing like actually quoting your quote and on a different account, right? And going, like, it's mad. It's mad.
Yes.
Have different accounts, right? That's fine, but don't pretend you're fucking different people.
Your own girlfriend in Canada, whatever. It's some weak sauce.
Totally.
So there's been some crazy stuff going on, like, you know, the stalking of Karen.
Sorry.
By TT, you know, saying that she's a closet case lesbian. Well, not, you know, bisexual, but open relationship. Like, if anyone believes that Karen is really like in her 50s, you know, like starting to do the poly lifestyle stuff. Who does that?
Yeah, I wasn't following all of that because
that's the funniest thing I've ever heard. Sorry.
That's fucking hilarious.
Oh, your girlfriend's trying to slide in your DMs. I'd be careful if I was you.
That's like, when is that going to happen? Like, it doesn't happen, right? Like, I know us here, we've been in Karen's chat for fucking a long time, right? Years, right? Like the first original fucking Karen channel that had 40+ thousand subscribers on it.
That was.
If we ever talked about fucking anything than fucking hot bods from her fucking ex.
I know.
Right?
You couldn't find somebody more heterosexual.
Like, even
that's on the radar, and that's why I knew that TT was a fake.
And shit, you know, even I know one was into marathons. Come on, she's very fucking open about it.
Oh gosh,
I'm sorry, Kiki does not have the pool to. No, she only has a fake girlfriend in Canada. She's not turning fucking heterosexual women. It's like not a thing.
No.
I mean, even I had some game, but like when she kind of was going crazy and was like, Stone is like, I'm like, wait a minute, you think Stone's gonna like drop her husband for like how many years and fly me over or something? What is wrong with you being jealous about my friendship with Stone?
Yeah,
I'm like, mate, you got to spare $6,000 to fly and bring me flowers? I'm on the other side of the fucking world, right?
I love you, but I ain't gonna trust you.
I really like that I'm also a married, completely happy heterosexual, fully heterosexual.
Oh, but you guys are my whores, according to Brittany. Yes, exactly. Because I just have friendships online.
But like, we don't like sexualized language against women, but we'll fucking
exactly. We'll throw that out there.
Only when it suits you, especially when it gets men to go, ha ha ha, fuck the feminists. And that gets them their monetization and engagement. So that's what they do.
It's just insane.
I've been with my husband 30 years.
Oh,
30.
That's congrats.
This year, married 25 years, been with him 31 this year. 31. Like, mate, no. It's no. What they say about, you know, gold class lesbians and gold class?
Yeah.
I'm gold class het, mate. Gold class.
Yeah, exactly. You're platinum.
Yeah. That just cracks me up, though. I just find it hilarious. And me and VF, we have such great conversations, you know?
A lot of the true stuff is bisexual craziness. It really is. These, you know, these ones that say that transsexual, homosexual, they're bisexual because why in the world do they want to be around women? Why are they fantasizing about women in their sexual shit? You know, if they don't find women sexy, why the fuck? It doesn't make sense. I'm fucking lesbian. I want to be
just like the one that said I was rubbing my clit to her. It's like I'm not rubbing my clit to you.
That's just homophobic.
I hate you, and you're a betrayer of women.
It's a mean girl thing. Like,
yeah, exactly. It is. You know, just clicks. And yeah, HJ's right. Riding the fence allows you to be platformed in more places, and that's And that's why they do it. That's why they keep flip-flopping and they're like, oh, this is the trend right now. Hop on that, even though it's completely disingenuous and they are not legit backing their own their own new trend that they're hopping onto.
People know I'm consistent with my shit, like.
Yeah, I'm fucking consistent. So, they don't like that.
And, look, it doesn't mean that we don't re-educate and become more aware of stuff and things change. But when it comes to truth, it always comes back to that. It's like water, right? Truth always finds its fucking level. It always will. You know what I mean? Unfortunately, right now we're in the choppy water and we just got to but it will. I mean, it has to.
Mm-hmm. I don't have to debate if water's wet. Like, that's a basic fact of life. If I had to waste my time on debating if water's wet,
it's just engagement. Yeah, it's just let's debate true trans suddenly. Let's just invite a bunch of troons to mansplain and talk over women, and then I will put the smack down on a real feminist, a hardliner who's consistent. Right. And it's just it's really mind-boggling.
I was so betrayed at that moment because I was like,
right, they're
this is co-hosts, but that's how I get treated.
Yeah, and somebody had said, like, nobody likes strong women who have something to say. Like, they're terrified. And even
men are afraid of women they can't control.
The women who bend for these men, they're terrified too. But what are you fucking afraid of? Men aren't gonna like you? Who fucking cares? There's like 4 billion of them. And
getting a man that likes you is the easiest thing in the world. Please. I want to stop them from liking me. Like, go chase after somebody else.
What Wednesday said, Andrew Gold will be having Katie John. Oh, God.
What? Oh, God. That pervert.
Why the fuck would you back to back a fucking interview with Kelly J and that fucking troon?
Because they wanted you to know who's boss,
It's just engagement. He knows he's going to get more views because he keeps talking to both sides and all sides. It's a 20-sided die of fucking anti-feminism. And he's just like, he's going to just interview people to get, views. That's all. He's growing his channel. So he'll invite women and then he'll invite troons and just.
Well, I suppose that's where we go wrong. That's where we go wrong with our channel. Because we normally need bullshit and fertilizer, and we're not adding enough bullshit and fertilizer to our fucking channel.
Yeah, to make it grow, we have to add bullshit and fertilizer. You're fucking right.
We have to study how sick these guys are. Like, go in deep dives when we all know. Just look at them. That's enough.
We have the sun. We are shining the sun on this fucking shit. Mm-hmm. We have the sun. We are not feeding any bullshit. And fucking manure.
I'm going to teach women. I'm not doing that crap.
I feel like this refocus on a bunch of disgusting troons that display their disgusting kink all the time. I feel like it takes away from the quieter misogynists, and we're not paying attention to the ones who are in plain clothes, who are also working us from the inside.
Absolutely.
And so I'm looking forward to when we stop worrying so much about the obvious bullshit and say, okay, well, here's the non-obvious shit that's pushing the obvious, and they're hiding in the background while we fight the obvious, and they're still doing shit in the background to us.
Look, I just think women need to center ourselves, and everything will go right. In the truth.
Yeah,
we do that. We don't even need all these women who were saying that we don't need to study.
Exist, and
I don't need academic speech. I don't need all that shit. Mm-hmm. This is mental genetics. They're brainwashing you with their propaganda.
Yep.
Well, that's what we did a time to think on my channel with HJ there, and that's exactly what it was. I mean, it was absolutely a disappointment because she did not interview the same time. Like, there was no interview with Kira Bell.
Mm-hmm.
So again, here's this.
Showing you one side of the story.
But it still leads you back to true trans, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
All roads lead back to true trans. We're going to fucking circle it right around and come back again.
Because they're really pushing this for the transhumanist shit.
They are. Really, and that's the thing. If you've got a trans woman or a trans man and trans kids, you can only have a transhuman, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'm reading.
That's fucking nuts. It's nuts.
I stand with Doyle crap. He did this. Not a homophobe.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll put that back on.
Oh, it's okay. No, I'm yeah. My brain is. Anyone who did.
One of the I don't know. For me, one of the most pinnacle moments I think I had in this movement was a few years ago when a friend of mine's son, who's the same age as my daughter, literally told me, he said, no, that friend of ours that used to go by such and such, he goes by Alice now. Like, he's a woman. And I'm looking at him going, no. I said, look, mate, you're 20 and you have the audacity to speak to a woman and
tell you what a woman is
about what a fucking woman is. Pull your head in.
Go back to school. Oh, that's right. School's teaching you bullshit. You just got to say, educate yourself, child. I mean, because that's all they say to us is educate yourself. And it's
they don't know what a woman is.
I have some 20-year-old like the new science, and I'm like, there is no new science. It's just lies. It's just
propaganda.
Yeah, I call it.
You have no idea what change sex.
Scientism. The people who worship science but have never read a science review or double blind experiment.
Well, they don't understand how statistics work because these statistics are whack as fuck. They don't know how to critically think. They don't know how to like question authority. They don't know anything. They just know how to repeat.
And it's like, oh well, this PubMed article says that's true. You know, trans.
They'll use like brain sex crap that they don't even understand. Nobody actually understands.
And half of the studies that confirm their lies and bias, they aren't done properly. These studies.
No, of course they don't even have the right numbers to even do a study.
Trans kids have a 2% regret rate. Oh no, they don't. They have a much higher regret rate. It's just you didn't ask them.
According to who? According to the people advertising trans?
Yeah. According and you know who paid for the study?
There's no such thing as trans to begin with. There's no such thing as a trans. You have to fucking define what trans is before you can even do this study. You know.
We need facts. I mean, look, if they keep using the emotional blackmail of
suicide,
then we literally have had 10 years now, right? Yes, we have 10 years now. Show me the drop in the suicide rate.
Yes.
Show me the statistic.
There was no suicides before. You just go to the past. There was no suicide of people with gender fields.
That's right. So there is no decline. There is no, where's the graph? There's no sharp decline over the last 10 years of all these hormone blockers, wrong sex fucking hormones. Where is that graph?
In fact, if anything, you hear more people crying suicide to get what they want. That's all I ever hear. Like, was this a thing 10 years ago? Did you hear people crying? Oh, if you don't give me this kind of like steroids, I'm going to commit suicide. No, that's a script that they all taught to repeat. It's retarded.
Yeah, that's a good point. You know, we need to ask. I mean, it's been 10 years since they started making these claims. Where's the proof?
It was never true to begin with.
I can click on my YouTube channel and see the analytics of, you know, the subscribers and when people answer. I can see that in YouTube. And they're not coming out this. Yeah, right. Sorry, like I think it's Rex that says if they're all born in the wrong body, then why are there's not a whole heap of wrong bodies piling up in hospitals?
Yes. She's
the whole theory is crazy. It's like aliens came down and switched you. No,
like,
you're not made wrong.
And it's like nobody's fucking thinking about this. Where it's like, nobody's thinking about like with critical thinking. So you're saying that that all these moms, their bodies grew brains mismatched from bodies.
Yeah. And
really?
the brain
Mommy grew you wrong.
So I don't know how it works.
Pay a surgeon to fuck up your body.
Just that, and get that absolute programming, right?
Yeah.
It is women's fault for giving birth to humans in wrong bodies.
Yep.
Like, can we not like get a whip and self-flagellate ourselves some fucking more on this shit?
And only men can like create the new bodies that we need. Only men can fucking invent. You know?
I laugh. I got a 6'2" son and a 5'1" daughter, right? I just tell them all the time, "Oh, fuck you, swap bodies, mate. You're in the wrong body. Obviously, I should have a 6'2" daughter and a fucking 5'1" son."
They would have to have a brain first.
You've also got the wrong feet and hands. Maybe she should have the size 13 feet on her 5'1" body.
Well, maybe she needs flippers because she wants to swim faster.
Maybe who knows? Who knows? What the fuck?
Yeah, it always comes back to
I mean, uterus transplants. Fuck off. Stop it.
And the eunuch thing and the nolos and
disgusting.
You have both a penis and a vagina? No, you can't. Nobody has it.
Let's thank Game of Thrones for the rebirthing of the eunuch again. Thank you very much, Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
Let's just be like totally bringing that back into the consciousness of humanity and glorifying it with that fucking character.
Yes, you're right.
And some of the, seriously, some of the things he says to Littlefinger, he literally says, "Why are you concerned what's in my pants?"
Yeah.
Everyone knows.
And so now we have genital obsessions.
That's right.
It's not magical either. You either have a vagina or you have a dick. I mean, it's like fucking mind science. There's no specs. There's no mystery here.
No. It's the more you go back and look at 10 years ago and what they're showing us, we're regurgitating it now. We're literally, storytellers make the world.
Yep, they do.
Well, it's propaganda. I mean, it's all paid ads.
Who wrote the Bible? Yeah, storytellers.
It is the what do they call the industrial complex, the entertainment industrial complex.
Mm-hmm.
Which is why we don't trust any of these celebrities that come out and say they're going to support us when they're lying. I mean, duh.
Yeah,
I want to see your bank account, bitch.
They've been
show me your bank account because I want to see Jodie Foster's bank account and the
HBO special out of that.
They got paid to make that.
I don't want to watch True Detective now because she's fucking
You saw that HBO special commercial? Yeah, exactly. She totally got that the same day.
That's right. Why is Jodie Foster even being interviewed for it? Isn't her wife the documentary maker? What the fuck does it have to do with her?
Because she's helping financially back it.
So there's a lot of people who financially back fucking documentaries.
Well, I mean, but she's just going to be, I'm a nice lesbian and I accept men who are pervs as women.
That is such a thought for all lesbians. I've been seeing too many of these lesbians, bending over backwards to be like, welcome in.
She's the famous one, right? She's the famous one.
And there's privilege.
No telling that documentary without her. Her wife, Alex or whatever her name, would never, ever, ever, ever get that fucking pass without Jodie Foster, the famous actress who was in fucking Silence of the Lambs, saying that I would now suck fucking Buffalo Bills.
Yeah, right. The irony is just so ridiculous.
Do you know, have a look. It was only 2 weeks earlier when they had been photo bombed by Dylan Mulvaney.
Oh, that's right.
Because that was a bit you used to the idea that Jodie Foster is sucking Buffalo Big's fucking cock now.
Yep.
Right? 2 weeks before.
He's not dangerous. Let him into the bathroom.
Do you know? Dylan Mulvaney's in the fucking shot. 2 weeks after, here's the interview with fucking a dog, and they both got their legs crossed over. Yeah, oh, tell me more. Tell me more with your pom-poms on your fucking hands.
All these women in Hollywood are just so pandering to this on every level.
Yeah, seriously, people like myself, people like yourself, we don't get to be actors, we don't get to be singers, we don't even get to be influencers, mate, because we don't toe the fucking line.
Right.
They don't even count my numbers until afterwards. I mean, for real. We could have a live for 3 hours. I'll probably have 0 views when I fucking finish because that's how bad they try to shadow ban me.
No, it's so true.
Right.
It's so fucking true. No support of skinwalkers. I thoroughly agree with the band United.
Why would we support the group that mocks us? I mean, that is so ridiculous. And then there's women like, oh yeah, we love them, and feel sorry for them. And why?
He's not wearing that shit at home.
Why don't we feel sorry for the women who are being pushed?
These are choices. Is that a sexuality? It's not a reality of theirs. They chose to put on that act.
Yeah.
He stole his grandma's cardigan and added a pharaoh boa to the fucking cuffs. And when he goes home at night, he puts on his fucking ugly man slippers and his fucking dressing gown like every other fucking man.
Mm-hmm.
And their costumes are more and more ridiculous. I mean, the blue velvet thing, that is a nod to pedophiles. I'm sorry. That is totally a nod to pedophiles. Everybody knows this. That's why women don't dress like that to go to a conference. He did that on purpose to have his book where he's actually normalizing pedophiles. I mean, gender theory, that's what he's selling. That's what it's for. Just because it's APG doesn't mean it's not pro-P. It's the same fucking language.
Mm-hmm. Totally. And we all know if you've got one paraphilia, you've got more.
If we're here like, okay, we're going to add the good APGs, and the next is the good Ps, okay? It's going to continue on.
They've already tried to rebrand that too, hey? You know? MAPS, minor attractive persons. They've tried to rebrand that.
Yeah. It's 3 letters too. Imagine that.
Yeah, that's actually, there's somebody who lives in this town, and they have a Troon flag, and they have the lesbian colors flag, and there's something else. I've only filmed it going by once because I gotta look up, because I have a theory, or I have it. I'm assuming that there's a registered pedophile living there. Just
of
by
course,
the way that
it's like invite the kids over. Let's let them paint my house in rainbow colors and say we're welcome here. We're safe here. Safe space for perverts.
You're so miserable. Faces like a wet weekend.
Oh, our viewers are like the funniest.
We get the best.
With anger and with humor and like, just shoot off the hip.
It just blows my mind. It just blows my mind how people will just bullshit to be kind. Like,
and it's turned into a social justice thing, where it's like, I'm going to say this because I'm for trans rights, no matter what. And it's like, you have no idea. Like, how do you not see how misogynistic and disgusting they are as they come after women who say no to trans?
And it's big pharma rights. It's sex trafficking rights. It is, Pornhub rights, okay? Yes. They're not human rights. Men don't have human rights to like mock women and abuse them and perv on them. No, these are not fucking rights. Women have rights, and they're just trampling and talking all over us.
I really hate that trans is latched on to women's rights, and abortion rights.
They're forcing on us, and they get to mansplain us, and they do this in our own movement. They're telling me that David Hayden is a better fucking speaker for fucking women's rights. Are you crazy? He's a fucking pervert man. And the only thing he passes as is the creep keeper, okay? Let's be honest.
What was it? It was Karen Davis. I think it was a tweet that she put out this morning, and I shared it because she called him a fish-lipped bitch.
Love the fillers, dude.
I woke up this morning to that. I'm like literally laughing my guts up. I'm just like, no, that's just the best.
Be able to mock these disgusting fucks. We just have to. It's the only way to survive this reality is to be able to laugh at them, because they are laughable. You're a joke, and they like being laughed at. So why are you so upset? You fucking have.
Yeah, no, I will laugh in their face. I will laugh in their face. That jokes are funny. You're a joke.
Every time I see one in real life, I laugh at them.
You look like a blow-up doll, sir. You're choosing this.
Right. Shapeshifter. He's a joke. And he's still going around telling people that they should give him free feminization, like surgeries. I'm like, oh, you're not a TRA? You're a TRA.
Yeah. I mean,
why are women paying for your surgeries? Bro,
we're just paying for everybody's surgeries now. I mean, our tax dollars in California, my tax dollars are going to, prison rape of women, and definitely they're like, well, I need free laser hair removal. I'm like, no, I do, because I'm the one who has to abide by, or doesn't have to, but I'm abiding by gender stereotypes. I go pay for fucking laser. And it's like, you want it for free because you want to
criticize women.
Yeah.
And they want to make sure that you do it better. I don't know why the government is like, yeah, dude.
I'm sorry if you have more than one mustache hair like me. I get one. I get the tweezer. I'm sorry you have more than one. You just got to work that tweezer a little harder, love. That's all.
You're a dude. You're supposed to be hairy. Suck it up.
And if you really want to, just you wax it off, dude. Wax your own balls.
You're still gonna look like a dude, just with less stubble. You're always gonna be a dude.
Exactly.
Like, I don't know.
I will.
Again, half of it's a trend, right? We know it's social contagion, and we know it's a trend. It's a fashion trend.
Yep, all of it is. I mean, that's what social media is. It's selling trends so that you get engagement, so that people can make money, and it doesn't matter if it's real or not. I mean,
it is Brave New World. It is,
it's Brave New World mixed in with Ready Player One, mixed in with Elysium, mixed in with
Idiocracy. I always say Idiocracy.
Idiocracy, yes. Yes, definitely.
That's where it's all going to lead to.
Do you know in Idiocracy, they're wearing Crocs, right? They're wearing Crocs in Idiocracy.
Yeah.
She literally found the most retarded shoes on the planet and put them on their feet because she thought it was just so stupid. And now she's like, literally, people wear them. They're a huge thing. People wear. She goes, I was making fun of them when I made that movie.
Right, of course.
Yeah, yeah.
It's a race to the bottom.
People who
it is a race to the bottom nowadays.
Don't like that movie, and it's usually the people who have been procreating too much in trailer parks. They don't like that movie.
That is true.
That's the truth. Oh, no. But yeah, I'm not a huge TV watcher, but I do like to go back and watch movies and see what what they're telling us.
Mm-hmm.
Because you can put in
you pay attention. You see it coming.
Yeah, look, you can put it in a screenplay. I could come to California. I could be a screenwriter, right? And I can, try to push my screenplays. But if my screenplays is not going to push their agenda,
they're not going to do it.
They're going to block it. No, you're going to block it.
No,
they will block you.
So, Ultra Turfs is never going to be screening on fucking Netflix.
Okay, hold on. Is this that other thing was on?
We need our own little channel.
Yeah, this thing. Okay, no, I was reading. Reading Wednesday's comment, and I'm trying to find a link so that we can put this person up.
Okay. I'm all for putting links in the chat.
Yeah.
In the notes for tomorrow.
All right. So see if you can bring that up.
Did you put it in the private?
Yeah.
Private.
I don't know.
Can you click it?
Oh no.
Ooh, plastic scrotums.
You're asking me to do too much.
Do you want? I might have a go. Can I have a go?
Okay, go ahead if you can do it from where you're at.
Yeah, I can't.
Okay, yeah, I think I can.
But yeah, because it's on my channel.
Okay, so just give me a second.
Okay.
And I'll pop back in.
Okay.
You should have done this with me earlier because I would have learned how to do it.
Yeah, if you just click on it.
Yeah, it takes me to another screen, but then I don't know how to add it.
Yeah, and then you go down to the bottom to share screen.
Okay, let me do that.
When you're in the StreamYard window, you have to do present and then share screen.
It just gets more complicated because I have more stuff on my screen.
You're fine. It's all good.
You got it.
Share screen.
Uh-huh. Then select within the tab area, not the window area. Select within the tab.
Yep, you got it, VF.
Okay.
All right.
And
Kiki's in the wrong place now. Let me put her on the other side here.
There we go.
Okay.
All good.
Now how can I get to it so I can watch it?
So I think you need to play it from the YouTube screen. Or it's wherever you were. I was seeing it activate with your cursor. So go ahead and press play. I can hear it.
Don't do that.
Come on.
What is this?
This is what Wednesday was talking about.
woman.
Okay.
I'm not going to validate my
You're the
womanhood.
one that started it.
You're challenging my womanhood.
On November 11th, 2022, officers from the Miami-Dade Sheriff's Department responded to a call from a luxury hotel in downtown Miami. The caller reported an individual verbally assaulting the hotel's security staff and walking around in a state of complete nudity. Upon receiving a description of the suspect, a witness immediately identified the person as the popular YouTuber, Nikita Dragun. Nikita Dragun has gained significant popularity for creating YouTube videos on makeup and documenting her extensive plastic surgery transformation.
It is plastic surgery.
1154 arrival. Yeah. Yeah, she upstairs. They telling me I'm gonna call the general manager, but they telling me she's VIP. But
when the officers arrived, they met with an extremely concerned security officer who stated that he had given Nikita Dragun multiple chances to put on clothes and return to her hotel room. When she refused, he reported that she threw a drink in his face.
When you back up to the pool area, you can go to your room from that way. Okay. I'll go upstairs. She prolongs upstairs by the pool deck area. Oh, let's take pictures. This guy. Yo, lady, it's fucking raining. Oh, all right, hurry up, take these pictures. I see you don't want to go. She throw her everywhere. And now she don't want to go. So I
can't believe this happened in my backyard.
Now we leaving. I finally get her into Strawberry Moon. She's walking through Strawberry Moon. She tripping now. Asking, hey, you this? Hi, stopping at the bar. Man, you are not dressed to be here. I need you to go to your room.
Where's not dressed?
She talk to me like that. This, that, and the third. She go. Then she takes some water from the fucking deli. Asks and pour the fucking water on me. All type of shit. Yo, I don't come for that, dog. I don't give a fuck who your friend. I don't care how much money they got. Y'all not gonna be disrespecting me, dog. That's well. We're here now. Don't do that to me where I come from, dog.
I understand. Well, I'm here now, and I'm gonna try to help you out as best as I can. Okay? What is it that you guys ultimately would like? You want her to get evicted, or you guys want her out of here?
I'm gonna call general manager right now since I did that. Right now, at the point, I just wanted somebody here, and we don't even have female security here. She about to leave. She had to come back. I have nobody to deal with this.
Female security.
Want me to talk to her? See if
somebody can talk to her. See if she wants to get into a room. She don't know what. They don't know what room she in.
Right.
I've been here all day.
I understand.
I should have one on me.
Yeah. Listens a little more and goes to you let me know, man.
This is South Beach.
Where are we going to? The third floor?
Let's see, where you at? Where the girl at?
You're welcome to. I'm looking for the point that Wednesday's talking about.
What point?
Video. She says that like he throws a tantrum and makes her carry her.
Wait for that.
If you don't tell me, if you tell me, I don't care.
Even if it's I have something to report back to them.
Yeah, whatever it is that makes your job easier, man.
But we don't have to keep watching it if it's boring or whatever. It's not giving.
No, it's okay. I'll watch for it because it's my city.
How are you guys?
At least they do something about it there. You know, like they off the chain and actually does something.
Where's she at? Well, at least make a report. Somebody got to talk to her. I don't care if VIP, not VIP.
This Thailand is so weird.
Oh my God. Oh, hi.
Hi.
Sir.
How are you?
Sir, officer. Oh, Leon.
You know, that's my channel. That's why, because there's only one person in my chat. I guess there's different rooms to be in the chat. So you can switch.
Hold on, give me a second. Let me get my partner who's probably out in the front.
They're going to be waiting over there's security on the scene. They'll drive from the
It's going to be a good time hotel. We're out in the lobby. You can just 15 me here. I'm out with the security guard. We're out in the front lobby area.
I'm going for the whole hotel.
Security in the front lobby, 1137.
So we have basically Asian female.
Okay, this is
naked. She doesn't listen to these people. She's a VIP here, so general manager doesn't want her out. But the security guard would like us to at least talk some sense into her to see if she seizes the walking around. She's literally just walking around naked. But we're all the way over here. Let me see what it wants. But now they lost her.
Hold on here. about the chat.
Okay, not a problem. Thank you. So you guys want to just talk to her in our presence?
Yeah, in the presence, or you got let them know like what. Like, I understand.
But you can talk to her. And we'll just
call this man a her.
I don't know what your rules and stuff are, so just tell her whatever you want to say in front of us.
Okay, let's see where the truth is. It dragged on. There's a little clip here. I should have checked it out.
We'll make a police report just to let you know that we did call.
I'll give you a case number.
out.
There's no.
I'll give you a case number. Tell me.
Hello?
I don't know if he has his D or not, but it doesn't matter to me. This is a whole big old D.
Security and law enforcement here, man. We just want to speak to
In Miami, they regulate. This would not happen in California. They would just let him continue to wave it around. Or Portland.
Continue helicoptering through the world.
Yeah. If I perform a parade over there,
Miami Beach Police.
they'd call it lesbian parade or something.
Miami Beach Police. We need to talk to you. Open the door, please.
All right.
Obviously
Look at this
now,
thing.
they have to talk to you.
about the disturbance from.
When Doug and Andre.
Why is it? I got a commercial now? Really?
We navigated a turbulent house.
That's lame.
Earlier. And I understand you felt earlier.
That thing is so giant. Look at this.
We just came here to speak to you about your incident from earlier.
You don't speak to me.
Look at that posing.
Yes.
As a collective,
Are you sorry?
I'm not sorry for anything.
Oh.
For you threw water on me, man.
All right.
Even the way
Attitude. Entitlement.
What would you guys like us to do?
The next complaint I get about her,
Do you guys want her
the
out?
person.
Did I not put you out? You want
If we get
more?
one more complaint.
Don't do that. You're gonna go to jail if you do that.
If you get, you know what I'm saying? This is
Don't do that.
time,
Don't do that.
I want a close up of this shirt. Plastic surgery. Those linebacker shoulders, man. Look at the shoulders.
Don't move.
Go ahead.
There's no mistaking that for a woman. Look at how top heavy that is. You know, the small little butt. Man.
Water hit me too, by the way.
Look at those bloody shoulder blades.
I know. The shoulders are bigger than this guy's. Look at this.
Okay. Well then, don't let a fucking motherfucker ever step to
It's a
me.
total
Please
V.
don't do that.
That guy has like,
There's no need for that.
wait.
There is no need
Lift
to
your
act the way
body.
you're acting right now.
What's the way I'm acting?
Okay?
At the end of the day.
At the end of the day, it was fucking stupid voice too.
Say please.
You're gonna escalate this
That job.
Let's go.
for absolute no
This
reason.
Where's escalating?
Listen to me.
Yes.
We're
Your
giving you a
lips.
lawful order. You
Yes.
are under arrest.
Okay. Great.
We're asking you to let go of that.
I'm not going to.
Okay.
I'm not going to.
You fuck around, find out in Florida.
You understand that you're under arrest?
Yeah, that's fine. Take it from
This
me.
is why there's no Truntifa in Florida.
Take my bag from my hand. Take the bag from my hand.
Don't do that.
I'm not. Okay, then
Don't
take it.
do that.
Okay.
There's no need for that.
There's
Don't
no
do
need.
that.
It's not-
You do
He's
not have
trying to
to do
sexualize
that.
it.
What are you doing?
He's trying to make it into a porn.
What are you
You're
doing?
getting arrested. They have to make it into a porn.
Look at him presenting his
I'm only
asshole.
responding to
Yeah.
the face and the
Let's
girl.
get my asshole to the
Please
top
let go of your bag.
out of it.
Don't make me ask
Simple male.
somebody to smite your ass. But
Please don't do that.
I think in Florida they would send them into a men's prison. Yep.
Leon
Complained because he was sent to a men's prison.
Silencio.
Doing?
Silencio. Oh my God.
Personally,
Oh, oh.
oh no.
This is.
I think I'm gonna have to be carried. He's gonna. Oh,
He wants to be carried.
I fell
He fell.
from the fuck God.
We're gonna have one in custody.
When
Can
rain
you have
drops
Sierra
down.
1033
But he wants to do it before
Yeah.
this. And it's all about his show.
It's just performance.
Oh my God.
There's no female
unit as well. Right by them.
Y'all want to hear a disgusting conversation? I put a new link in private.
He's enjoying this so fucking much.
Yes, he is. He wants to be filmed. His hands behind his back because these men see us as just tools to rape.
Okay, I'm gonna remove this from the.
He's literally
out of there one.
He's living a porno right there. He is like literally hard in his.
They're fucking porn sick.
Right
Everything is about getting their kicks and being this, the center of attention and treated like a woman about to be raped. That's how they see us. All right. So in this video, V.
Yeah. Well, let me remove this. I still hear it on my thing. Oh no, it's the wrong video. Okay.
It should be called "Setting the Record Straight."
Okay.
And you need to go to time 52 minutes.
What time?
52 minutes in.
52 minutes in? Shoot. Okay.
Yeah, sorry. When we're cross streaming, I can't.
You should have given me this before, but okay.
Well, we're just rolling with things. We didn't plan this. You know that.
Share screen.
We didn't plan this. But it just
let's see if it's working.
Yeah.
And you don't remember the actual year? No, God, no. It 2008.
Fast forward a little.
I mean, it's a while.
Fast forward. I thought you said this is where it's at.
No, 07 was my first
Just
one.
a little bit, V.
Back in 09.
You're asking too much work for me.
2015 we went together.
What am I looking for?
I've seen her in the pictures.
Yeah.
Okay, there.
Yeah.
Wait, back to the transvestite lady though.
Yeah.
Trans
woman.
Trans woman.
He's a man.
It's a gross conversation.
I get attacked for being
Just
too
corrected her.
No.
She said
Wait, what does transvestite mean?
Yeah, why can't you
Transvestite
say
is a man that wears women's
A man, that's
clothing.
right.
Yeah, that's clearly not accurate.
But also, I think I don't know a lot about this, but I think transvestite also could mean like
just a dude.
I don't think they identify as a woman in any way.
It doesn't matter what they
totally wrong.
identify as.
Transvestite's a cross, like they dress.
Yeah, sometimes
sorry,
it's
sorry,
a straight
sorry.
guy even.
Yeah, transsexual. Sorry.
Okay.
That's okay.
So
wait a minute.
I'm not offended.
You
So
get
wait.
called no.
Yeah, so then
All
they're
this
like,
waste of
all right,
time
when you
trying
go
to
back
explain
to
that
this
this man
and
got
you're like,
sexual
no, I'm
identity.
thinking about it.
Just
I've gathered
no
myself.
female language
So
for men.
they, so,
period.
okay,
It's
so they
fucking
said,
confusing. Call them
they said
trannies.
you're going to go off stage. And I was like, look, we're not. First, I said, can we bring another girl and do like a 3? And she was like, no, I'm not into chicks. And I was like,
What are we
all right.
watching?
Okay.
So I said, okay, let's do it. I go, but we're gonna
Let's
walk
try
out of
threesome?
here. We
No.
have to be in another room. Because at first they're like, go behind this curtain. I was like, are you crazy?
Jesus.
I'm like, I'm not doing this on the air.
Yeah.
And so we found like a private room, very much off camera. And
So this
and that
guy's
was,
Gamp? What
that
are
was that. We
Yeah.
just,
What are we
hooked up.
watching?
Yes.
We're watching
then
a comedian or some
this
guy
person
talk about
perform their trick for everybody?
Oh yeah.
being with a trim
No,
at
because
Skankfest
I got-
in Las Vegas.
I gave her a hand job.
He gave this dude a hand
She
job.
got
Yep.
erect.
Right. Okay.
Yeah,
I'm
she-
sorry. There is
gave me a
nothing.
blow job
That's awesome.
and a hand job. And
A
I
blowjob too?
100% had to know.
Wait a minute. This guy's
100%.
such a gay.
You're gay,
But she
dude.
didn't. So I got her and she was like,
No.
dude, we're so far from the stage. She goes, I don't know if this is going to stay up. And we tried. We
Oh.
really tried to make a
Yeah.
run
He's
for
doing
it.
this in
But they
public?
were like, somebody was knocking on the door, like, dude,
Yes,
you guys have to come back.
Skankfest.
You can't be up here any longer. Like, we have to end the show.
Okay, I don't know if I
There were a
was
lot of
watching him
factors.
brag about his one
She
night
lost-
stand
she
with a
lost it.
She
trim.
lost it, but we did our best.
Hmm.
And
She lost
both
it.
parties
Language.
were
It's about the
happy.
language.
But again, hefty piece on this.
Hefty, dude.
That's exciting.
Hefty.
He had a
Yeah,
unit.
yeah. Like the one we looked at in Montreal. Remember
Yeah,
that
of
time?
course. Yes. Yeah. we were
They all want
staring
to brag
at
about
cats,
it.
I
This is
remember.
one thing.
Yeah.
Look at the
I
silk
can't
bird.
believe my Montreal story's wrong. I was so excited to tell that story. Like,
Oh,
look how
that's
far
fair.
my little baby's come.
Yeah. No,
Different bearded guy.
yeah. Doesn't
Who
mean.
the fuck was it?
I don't know, but I'm really curious.
Maybe it was
I
Crusher.
don't
Maybe
know.
it was.
I think I'm hanging up for this.
Except he wouldn't have gone either.
Is that okay?
No,
Kiki?
no, it was
Can I end it?
somebody.
Hang.
Yeah, you
Oh, I
can.
can't even remember.
Yeah,
Okay.
it was just about, you know,
I can't listen to
using,
that no more.
using female language, and it's just obvious. It's just so gross.
Oh,
Oh
That
yeah.
woman literally says transvestite, and he has to fucking correct her.
of course, he's a man. He's like, no, I can't admit that it's a dude that I'm blowing. I have to be touched by a woman.
Oh, sorry. There's a big difference between giving a hand job and fucking to a transvestite to a transgender.
No, because if you honor pronouns,
it's the same dick. It's no lady dick.
It's so dumb. It's so dumb. It's
okay. I think I just lost brain cells with that.
Yeah. Porn nouns. I love that. VF. I think porn nouns is the
They
bomb.
are. They are.
That's the way it goes because that's playing into the fetish. It is porn nouns.
Mm-hmm.
Pronouns goes with your sex. No, porn nouns you play with their fetish.
Yeah, no, I think that's moving forward. That's exactly what we should be saying moving forward.
For now on.
That's truth. That's the truth of it. Because guess what? To correctly
you call me your boner whenever you play along. So yeah.
My pronouns, to be honest and truthful, are me, myself, and I.
Yeah. Okay. Are you going to send me another one of those links?
No.
All right.
No more links.
Well, I had a great time with the three of you.
Fuck your porn noun sounds even better than fuck your pronouns.
Yeah, because
it is playing on fetish.
Shows what where it really comes from. Yeah, because we're not just meanies who are like, I'm not going to honor your preferred pronouns. I'm not going to honor your pornouns.
They put in nice names, but let's just say what it is. It's porn nouns. They're porn sick. And then they play along with this game where they get euphoria boners. No, we're not playing along. I don't want to give you no euphoria boner.
Yep. Yeah, it's.
And this has been the welcome back to Kiki special.
Yeah.
Of the coven.
Just a little chat. See if I don't know.
Yeah, we can get you back into
weird on camera.
Of everything.
Yeah. But yeah, it's been really fun. And I've loved hearing your voices again. And
I've missed you so much.
Same.
We'll do this like once a month.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah. This will be good.
I swear I'll have more videos that are like.
Oh yeah, whatever. We'll
see that.
What we kind of want to address next time. This was just kind of a
run through
our pants kind of thing.
I love my tag team turfing with my American
besties.
Yep.
Love you,
global sisterhood.
And I can always count on you never to put a troon before us.
Exactly. No domestic violence, motherfuckers. No man, period.
We are pro-woman. No exception.
Yep, no exception. Men are men. Get the fuck out of women's rights. Period.
Absolutely. I reckon we start making a fuss, and if you see them in the Dunnies, call it out, because you should call it out to make every other woman in that space aware that there is a male in there.
Yes. And we don't need to convert those followers. We don't need the porn sick people to like peak. No, we need regular women who outnumber all these dudes to come out and just say we don't accept it no more.
We really, what sucks is like we need in America anyway.
We're not brainwashed.
We need pink pussy hat numbers. Remember who took to the streets when Trump was elected?
Yeah.
So many women, because he said that there should be a punishment for abortion for women. Okay. He is happy that Roe was overturned and blah, blah,
blah. Are, because it's a political football they want to use on us.
Yes. But we don't have pink pussy hat numbers anymore.
Thank you so much.
Because we got
all the ladies in the crowd, FEMA,
Troons Maiden,
Wednesday, Peach, Patty.
Thanks everybody for coming, and thanks for the welcome back. I really do appreciate it.
Thank you for hosting the channel, BF.
I'm sorry?
So thank you for hosting the channel and the chat.
Always glad to have you all. Take care and peace out.
Peace out.
Ultras all the way for the win. Take care.
Ultra. Okay.
Yes.